Part 3, Oriental Falls.
No.
And let's be clear, the second annual Happy Little Christmas
Happy Little Christmas
Tree Halloween
special.
Oriental Falls.
Oriental Falls.
Hang on, I gotta see the link of this because I think I'm on a different one.
Yeah, you got to share it in the chat, Matt.
Give me a second. Oriental Falls.
I see him holding a giant ass paintbrush. It's like twice the size of him.
That's every episode.
That's okay.
That's literally the intro.
I was like, oh my god.
And he paints it almost that quickly.
How long was this goddamn show on TV?
3, 4, no, 5 years.
No, it was way longer than that, Jared.
Season 25, Jared. Season 25.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was like
the one we just watched is season 30.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but the seasons weren't full years. Yeah. But it was still like 20-something years.
Yeah, that's still fucking... You don't get to season 30 and not break at least 10 years. I don't care how you're counting it.
No, he's over 20 at least.
Let's see.
He was on forever. Okay, so let's
still go
synchronize.
Wait.
Hold on. I got a survey.
Wait, it ran from...
Skip survey. Pause.
It ran from 1983 to 1994.
Oh, so that's 11 years.
I'm still right. I was still right. He broke 10.
Yeah. Seemed like it was longer than that.
400.
Because there's a billion episodes.
403 half-hour episodes.
I need a cigarette, so can we go ahead and start this shit?
So
cigarette break.
Hold on. Time out.
The Bob Ross cigarette break.
Said 403 episodes.
Oriental Falls.
403.
So 403 episodes. That's 3 paintings an episode.
I was gonna say at times that 3-ish. Yeah.
That means there's 1,209 Bob Ross paintings.
Now you have to divide that by 3 and take 1/3 away for what stayed in the private collection.
Okay, there's There's still way more Bob Ross paintings than to justify the amount of money they want for them.
But it's Bob Ross.
But again, it's Bob Ross.
It's Bob Ross.
Fuck?
It makes perfect sense.
Matt, let me explain.
You don't understand the deep.
It's about the name.
Look, it's like Jordans. This is the Jordans of the paint world. It doesn't matter how many there are. They're all wonderful.
But Jordan's values are based directly on how few. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
1,200 is a fucking lot.
There's only 2 of each.
Not counting whatever the fuck he's making in his free time.
Right. But there's 2 of each.
And what he's doing on his free time isn't being sold.
And one of them was on TV.
Mm-hmm. And he's also dead. That usually skyrockets prices up.
Dead. He's been dead for a very long time.
Yeah, since 95.
So he died in 95, like right after his show finished?
Yeah.
Well, the show wouldn't have finished otherwise.
Yeah, in fact, the reason
there would have been more show if he hadn't.
Yeah, the reason why the show's over is because he died.
You know what? Those last few episodes are kind of hard to watch.
Yeah,
I bet there was a dummy Bob Ross in that casket.
You know,
you don't ever fuck around.
Don't shake it.
If he didn't fucking broadcast everything on TV, the Vietnamese would have never found him. His fault.
Giving him cancer.
Yeah, they gave him cancer.
So yeah, they gave him cancer. They definitely gave him cancer.
They filled his afro with asbestos and fucking gave him cancer.
But basically,
mesothelioma strikes again.
Yeah, so that's basically art world is more about name than actual painting.
While Bob Ross was
sleeping. Do you
sleeping.
think that fucking Jackson Pollock sells because it's awesome art? No, it's fucking paint splatters on a canvas. It's because it's a Jackson Pollock.
Whatever. There's not 1,200 of those.
Oh, shit. No, you can just splatter paint on a canvas?
But so
break those motherfuckers out.
So I'll tell you the story of how Bob Ross died because I got it all figured out.
Okay.
So it's Vietnam, right? They're obviously behind the times. So they got the first episode of Bob Ross right as the last few episodes are being recorded for whatever season. At that point, they figured out, oh shit, Bob Ross is still alive. That guy who terrorized us for years. and he's
The medic.
now he's painting our fucking homeland. This son of a bitch.
That's a strategic military base
And
in that barn.
So then they sent a man, an assassin, to his home while he was asleep. While he was asleep.
The female version of a man assassin.
The assassin.
So while he was asleep, this man, who for some reason in my mind was wearing a straw hat.
So is this a straw man argument?
Nah, he's just wearing a straw hat. He's wearing a big super stereotypical style straw hat as he snuck into Bob Ross's house.
And,
like what Raiden puts on to go in disguise.
Yeah, exactly. And as he's asleep, this man has a bag of asbestos labeled asbestos.
But it's green.
For the viewing audience, so they understand. It's just labeled asbestos. The straw hat is so they know he's from Vietnam. Not the part where the Vietnamese send him. The part where that's the part America will.
Just like to say it again for the record that we are all retarded.
Shouldn't he have a China cap on? But it's not like a China cap. It's actually like the kitchen China cap.
It's got a little tag that says "Made in Vietnam."
Let's finish. So as Bob Ross is sleeping, he says "Ning Ao," which is Vietnamese. Which is Vietnamese for.
That's fucking Cantonese.
It's
Cantonese. You can't lie to me.
Vietnamese for cough.
No, it's Vietnamese for Vietnam never forgets. And then instead of opening the Ziploc bag that says asbestos on it, he cuts a hole in the corner for some reason with a sword. And he shakes the asbestos out into Bobby Rose's afro, where the one place Bobby Rose would never look for asbestos. And
wait, his hair is the one place. Well, you got a point.
When he bathes, he never bathes that hair. Apparently.
No, see, Vietnamese asbestos is immune to water, so showers.
Also, R.I.P. his hairdresser.
So
good thing you covered that.
So over time, he slowly gets cancer, and then while he's in the hospital. The same man in the straw hat walked into the hospital inconspicuously somehow. No one had questions about the guy in the hat with the bag that said asbestos. And he walks into the hospital room and he says, "Ni hao," which means again, Vietnam never forgets. Which again means Vietnam never forgets. And he hands him the empty bag that says asbestos on it. And just as Bob Ross reads it, he flatlines.
No.
But it's okay. It's okay because
it's a dummy Bob Ross.
because Roberta Ross, Bob Ross's daughter, finds the asbestos man and murders him.
He had a son.
See,
wait.
No,
isn't Bob Ross' daughter the chick from Blackish?
I think so.
No, that's Diana Ross's daughter.
I know. Let the joke happen.
but no. Well, she all right. Portrayed by a Diana Ross, a daughter that Bob Ross had not known about. And they, when they have the estate meeting, she shows up and they do a blood test on the remains of Bob Ross.
Vietnamese.
And she's half Vietnamese because of his lover I talked about earlier. So then that's the sequel, is her going to kill this guy.
Rob, I want this to be the preview.
An 18-minute preview of me telling
yes.
Right. It's too long. It's going to be like 4 minutes.
No, making it.
All right. So, somebody do a countdown. I need a cigarette.
You could have been getting a cigarette this whole time.
I know, but I didn't.
You know what? Cigarette break.
That story was not worth missing a cigarette over.
Cigarette break.
And if you want a preview into how convoluted my Jake story will be.
Yeah, right. So, everybody on the video?
No.
Yes.
Cigarette break. No, cigarette break.
Oh, I was going to do the cigarette break while it played. Okay.
No.
Well, you know what?
I walk away at any time.
I know what we could talk about during the cigarette break.
Good.
Matt's nomination for Petty Person of the Week.
Okay.
Future. So did you hear about this?
Okay.
What Future do?
Jared, did you hear about what Future did this week?
Yeah, I heard.
James, did you hear about what Future did this
I have
week?
not heard.
So,
Please inform me.
Scottie Pippen, pro basketball player, very famous from the 90s. Apparently, at some point,
and only the 90s.
at some point, jilted Future as a child and refused to give him an autograph. So, now, some 3 decades later, Future fucked Scottie Pippen's wife because he didn't give him that autograph back. Tells me 2 things. 1, Future is at a level of petty none of us could begin to. And 2, Future helped innovate a style of rap and became rich and famous. To fuck Scottie Pippen.
I was gonna say this is the most elaborate pettiness I've ever heard. This is like
so for those
this is like inside man level of like depth of like planning and like
basically
getting everything perfect.
The hood version of the bad guy from The Incredibles.
So for those who didn't think that Baron von Ziemel's plan in Civil War was convoluted, point them to this story.
Future doesn't even like trap music, but he had to do what he had to do.
Fuck you, Scottie Pippen! I'll fuck your wife if it's the last thing I do!
I wonder throughout the years, at some point, Scottie Pippen has been thwarting his plans.
Future's high school quote is just like, fuck Scottie Pippen.
Nah, it wasn't that specific. He's just like, the Bulls were overrated. You can't win without MJ ass nigga. You second banana head ass nigga. It's funny.
God.
Like banana, but
also, we have sad news while we're still on the cigarette break. Sad news this week: the last issue of Nighthawk has been released.
Wait, I thought they were doing 7.
I thought they was doing 6.
I thought they were doing 7.
Let's see.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
What we need to do is get Future really into Nighthawk, and then he'll find out it was canceled and fuck Joe Quesada's wife. Like, and we can email Joe like, you should bring back Nighthawk because Future's gonna fuck your wife if you don't. And if you don't believe us, look at this. What if that's just what Future has done since he was a child? To get vengeance on people, he's been fucking their wives.
He fucked Sierra's mom.
He's just like,
how you like me now, Dad? I fucked your wife.
He's just like, oh, so you saying I can't have double meat on my burrito, Mr. Johnson? I, that's cool.
Oh, you should have held that door open, man.
Future is a fucking legend.
No, it ends at 6.
Oh.
Is he gonna be like the new sad Jordan face?
Who, Pippen?
Yeah, is Pippen gonna replace Jordan for like the sad face? You think?
He'll try really, really hard, but he just
like you think this is? You think this is gonna be it?
Wait, has anybody put the sad Jordan face on Pippen?
Pippen will try really, really hard to be the.
I believe that would make excellent episode art.
But listen, Pippen's gonna try really hard to be the new leading meme, but he's just not good enough. Much like his entire career.
Because once again, he's up against Jordan.
It's like, Pippen's really fucking great, but Jordan.
Why do you think Pippen against Jordan?
Also, I feel like this is a thing I should have known. There's a very reasonable argument to be made that Michael Jordan didn't retire because he retired. He was suspended for 3 years because of his gambling. Michael Jordan. So those 3 years he took off, I've been reading some stuff, and there's a completely reasonable argument that Michael Jordan, because he gambles like a crazy person, was betting on NBA games, which gets you suspended. But because he's Michael Jordan, he's making the NBA a shit ton of money. They can't make it look like he's a demon. So he, quote unquote, retires in order to.
So he did the same thing the police officers do.
Yeah, and then. So here's the thing: is if you listen to his retirement speech, there's a lot of weird stuff that like alludes to it. And then the big thing is, the other thing is that there's again a reasonable argument to be made. You know, Michael Jordan's dad shot kind of like out of nowhere.
Right.
There's a very reasonable argument to be made that his dad was shot because of his gambling debts. So, like that.
Well, at least nobody fucked his wife.
I think he would have preferred that. I really think he would have preferred that.
Somebody fucked my wife.
So, like, his dad gets shot and he wins 3 more trophies, one of which he wins on Father's Day. It's like that doesn't have anything to do with it, but it's just like he turned his dad's murder into a marketing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about the guy from Space Jam being a terrible person. I know nobody with that much money isn't a terrible person.
Of course.
But still, I don't want to think.
He's the reason for Jordans.
He's fucking not even that. He's fucking Michael Jordan. He
is.
He flies like an eagle.
He's got a song based off of him. I want to be like Mike.
He scored fucking 63 points in the playoffs and the goddamn flu game and fucking. He's fucking Michael Jordan. He's a goddamn superhero.
I wouldn't go that far.
Hung out, ball up.
Michael Jordan's a fucking superhero. Fuck you.
All right, whatever.
Dude, he dunked for the 3-point line.
Multiple times.
Human blood.
All right, we're gonna count down for Oriental Falls.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Everybody forgot about Oriental Falls.
Wait, hold on.
Oriental fell by the wayside.
Hold on, everybody.
I've been set up this whole time.
I've been holding on for a long time.
I said, hold on.
My dick's getting numb. Hurry up.
Imagine how. So you've been holding on for a long time, James. That's how we all felt waiting to hear about Jake.
What years more?
What years more?
We didn't even know that we wanted it.
Okay, there we go.
Nice, Jared. Nice.
Oh, that's got to be your banner image.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, what? Am I still holding on?
Oh no, we're done.
Tip's got purple.
You posted the picture you wanted to.
Okay, so.
Okay.
I did what I had to do. Wait, now I have to actually go to the Oriental Falls.
Yeah, that's the other thing you have to do.
That's what I have to do.
It's that time.
It's that time again.
It's Bobby. It's Bobby time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Somebody count it down.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, welcome back. I'm glad to see you today.
I
get a lot of letters from people
Is
saying,
Bob Ross
"Hey,
part black? He's got to be
ideas
part
for
black.
new paintings."
No, he's Jewish.
And one of the ways I think I'll show you today.
It's not
So let's
because of the
start out
afro. It's because of his
list of colors across the screen that you'll need to play
No, he
along
grew
with
up-
me today because I
what
don't
was
know
it?
exactly what we're going to do.
Mississippi or
Let me show you what
Louisiana or
I've got up
something.
here.
Yeah,
I've
there's
got my
like-
standard
there's
old
like
18 by 24 inch
20%
pre-stretched double prime canvas. Now, to say all
That's because
mouthful.
that's just the side effect of being Bob Ross.
I've covered the entire canvas today with just a
I
thin,
thought
very thin
PTSD was
coat
beside
of
it.
To cure your Bob Ross.
And I think we'll just play a little bit. A lot of times,
If you have an afro lasting more than 4 to 6 hours,
Please consult your barber.
Consult everybody.
That's what
They need to know.
exactly the kind of messes that we get into sometimes.
I got all 10 cards.
Indian yellow. There it is again.
Bright red. There it is again.
And we'll just start out, and maybe we'll take a little.
They're always the same
a little
because he sells them.
sapphire
Oh.
green, and maybe a little black in there.
You can go on Amazon right now and buy Bob Ross
Nice dark
paint.
color. Maybe put a little.
I would, but I'm not a painter.
Bob Ross enemy.
It gets
enemy's
expensive.
blood red. Bob Ross enemy's blood
To
red.
the canvas.
I made it to titanium white, phthalo green, and then I said, God damn.
Vietnam red.
Bob Ross
Carpet,
my
carpet bomb orange.
nerd
Mustard-
gas orange.
Mustard
Nerd gas
yellow.
orange.
Flamethrower red.
Mustard gas yellow. There you go.
See, if you paint it in deep enough, you can't hear the screams.
Bob Ross's inner thoughts black.
It's also a good experience.
This is bullshit.
Everything.
He's just screaming on the inside. It's just all the Quaaludes.
The dreams don't stop, fuchsia.
Bob Ross Crimson Chink.
Oh, fuck you.
Bob Ross red menace.
Charlie can't hide in these bushes.
Charlie Bush green.
I want to
These ain't happy bushes. These bushes will rat you out.
give it a little water.
Foxhole brown.
So I'll take an old 2-inch brush. I'm going to dip it in some heat
Gunpowder brown.
a little bit.
Waterboarding blue.
Bristles.
Best friend Brain Chunks pink.
All out. But I take the majority of it out. You can
Gray
always
matter.
pour.
Uh,
Now, when you begin touching this with a paint thinner,
We're going to a much darker place this year.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't have to fucking listen to you anymore. I'm not in the
paint
goddamn
thinner,
military
it's
blue.
always at
My load and your wife.
Now we'll just take that color. Just begin playing. I want to see the fusion of
You're not
Future fucked Scottie Pippen's wife pink.
It would be purple like lean.
Because he beat it up.
Just gently back here.
Jeez.
Pussy tastes like vengeance.
All these little
I'm going to sell this and call it Vengeance.
Why is that 4 episodes in a row? That's 4 episodes in a row. Y'all broke me. I think I almost had a heart attack.
seconds for the reaction to take place.
Oh,
Guys, am I still here?
beautiful. Beautiful.
Sure thing.
My dick was in her vagina.
Once again, experiment a little. Marvelous thing.
The Nazi blue.
I took my pound of flesh.
Color the way it
So if you want to know what happened, if you take a look at this Venn-diagram, over here is me not fucking your wife. Over here is me fucking your wife. And right here in the middle is a picture of me fucking your wife.
Shit, sign my book, bitch.
I'm giving the pipe into the Pippin.
All you had to do was sign a basketball.
The autographs would come home to roost.
flag.
God, imagine if you did get that autograph. Like there would be no future. Like maybe Pippin would be happy right now.
He's working on a time machine.
Maybe. Maybe
You're
the
never
whole
going to be
world-
able to tell which one's Future. Have you seen Future now? There's no way to know what that looked like as a kid.
It would've been, the whole time stream would have been rippled. There would have been no Trump for president.
Yeah.
Maybe Pippin going back and trying to find the basketball is what made Trump president now. That makes
God, now-
way more sense than he's actually just a candidate for president.
Didn't sign
Now we're
my-
gonna have the CW Flash, except it's gonna be Scottie Pippen.
He didn't sign my basketball in ink, so I signed your wife in jizz.
I made her future original.
Autograph pearl necklace.
God damn it. Can somebody put that?
Sell that on eBay.
I gave your wife
That's
some
so
happy
true.
little D.
See up, Nick.
She is now a future original. There's only one of her.
You know what? That's what it is. His rap name's Future because after he fucked her, he went to Scottie Pippen was like, "Welcome to the
I'm gonna just use a
Been
little
3
fill, but I don't
decades
go
of
into
thinking.
little sap, rain, some of these colors. There's not a lot of paint.
Talk about taking to the hole.
Right. Little brown, little dark sienna, maybe even a little blacker. Still not a lot of paint.
This has been
Still
a dark
charging
episode. This has been a dark episode of Joy.
Just like a pencil, and you can just
And Bob Ross is such a happy fellow.
some big decisions.
Wait, what the fuck's he making now? What's this?
He's ruining it. Oh, he's
He's
fucking
ruining it.
ruined it.
Ruined it.
Oh, he's ruined
Laying
it.
in some very
Looks like he's
basic-
painting the canvas with shit.
Oh,
I know.
time to make a happy mountain.
Did Bob take his
and you
medicine
can even
before we
take your
started?
fingers.
I don't know. I don't know. Ask Scottie Pippen's wife.
If you don't have fingers, but it will get some paint on. You can still use your brush. I
He's
like
painting warnings to Scottie Pippen. Scotty signed the basketball.
I need you dumb
to
fucker.
remember where you
Every Bob Ross painting is a warning. This guy Pippen.
Right here's your wife getting
scratch
fucked.
my ear.
Maybe your wife's getting fucked over here.
People
Funny.
color.
See this happy little mountain?
Wife is getting
Your wife
fucked
is getting
by the
fucked up.
future.
I did this painting in shit because I wanted you to know if you don't sign that autograph, your future will be shit.
So, I'm painting this painting in shit because your wife was doing anal.
Fuck.
Your wife's gonna get future dick, and it won't be yours.
She's getting future anal.
And I don't mean from the future. Well, I mean, yes, but
Yeah,
not the
it's,
way you think.
it's timey-wimey.
These goddamn motherfucking rap artists and their names.
Future who?
All kinds of different effects.
I'm kind of bad with names. I don't really know his real name. People have been calling him Future. It's weird.
It's
I don't listen to rap.
Because a guy named Future sounds like a villain in a time travel movie.
There's also going to be a red man in the future and a method man.
No one knows his real name. They just call him
I could
Future.
start coming
Yeah, it's kind of
out.
dumb.
He's a little stronger.
Don't confuse him with the designer.
Oh, good.
It's very easy.
A little
But
bounce and
no,
But no,
where your ass was at?
I like
he has bras on the land and it makes no sense. It's weird.
some depth in there.
I gotta go now.
Back to old hand brush.
He's selling everything and then just here
Feeling of
in the
like a
distance.
watercolor
Metro
going throughout
Boomin wants some
painting.
more,
I
nigga.
like
I gotta go. I have to go.
gentle painting. But you can see how that instantly starts coming up all the
His hood fairy godmother came in.
I've mentioned before in this series, I've got
It's
a lot
like
of letters.
Going.
Made a little
Right
clue
now.
in there. A lot of letters from people
Yeah.
saying, how in the world do you use this
What?
liquid clear?
I'm
It
pretty
seems like it was
upset so far.
fantastic, but I don't know exactly what to do with it.
I have no idea what he just
Did anybody
said.
else hear him?
No, I have no
He
idea.
doesn't know what to do with something.
Liquid clear.
He's probably got too many skulls of his enemies. I don't know what to do with them.
All these things do gorgeous, gorgeous effects, but they're all different, unique.
What is it doing?
This is a dragon tattoo that I cut off an enemy.
It's like a big old stone lives right there.
I got really stoned when I did it.
Have a little
Doesn't fucking look like a stone mob.
I'm using my finger, but if you want to use just the filbert, that'll work just as well.
Filbert was
Just
my
as
buddy.
well. I sort of find this
Literally finger painting.
Was.
probably like it.
Finger painting.
Pick up a little touch, maybe of
To a point, but they're oil paints, so. These fancy
Oil
finger paint.
Lives right in there.
Expensive finger painting.
Yeah, right? Holy fuck.
You just put his
Just like the
Shit gets
future finger.
expensive
Just like
fast.
the future finger Scottie Pippen's wife. Expensive
Yeah,
finger
fuck it.
painting.
Start with a blank canvas
Fucking mad
and
out of
begin
me if I
playing with
spent
it.
$1,000 on a painting.
Just
Like,
begin
mostly did it
playing.
with
You
his
can
fingers.
create all kinds of gorgeous things.
Well, then don't buy
Wasn't
one.
wasn't there also a painting by an elephant that sold for a fuck ton of money?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
There's a
God.
picture. There's a painting of
Because you know, if you go out on a limb once in a while,
who's the
that's
girl,
where-
golden girl, the tall
close
golden
to the
girl.
tree. It's always out on the.
Uh-uh.
You get the
Blanche?
from the painting.
No.
Go out on a limb.
Her
Take
actual name.
chances with your art.
Arthur. B. Arthur.
B. Arthur. There's
Arthur.
a painting. There's a painting of a naked B. Arthur that sold for $1 million.
I think I heard about that one.
Me, I began seeing things in these I'm gonna take a
Yeah, but there's only one. That's the thing.
That's not the thing. That's not the point.
Fan brush and go right into titanium.
Look, if you don't get it, then don't spend the money.
That's the only way I'm spending money. If they're
That's
like, yo,
basic
this
math.
is the only. If somebody was like, this is the only one ever, then I'll spend the money.
Thin. Very thin with a clear.
Well, there's only so many.
In the color.
No, it's not. I want one.
Right.
Right in here. I know.
Well, each one's different.
Why is he talking to the painting like it's a kid he's about to like put peroxide on?
Because he's got to fill a half hour.
Here it comes.
It's like he's like, I know, don't worry, it's gonna hurt, but I got you.
This is the way paintings come about. This is the way
Bite this.
that you create a whole.
We're gonna have to amputate.
All right, thank you for painting white on a white canvas. Looks
I'm sorry.
great.
He's like one of those YouTube game
No,
players
no,
where they just like talk bullshit while they're just trying to play games.
All right, when does this get racist? I'm bored.
It doesn't. He's
Well, it's
Bob
called-
Ross, not Bob Cross.
It's called Oriental, so it's already kind of,
Not Bob Trump.
He's doing it in an Oriental style.
that's racist, Rob.
No, actually.
The Orient has its own art style.
Oriental used to describe anything outside of food is racist.
Just flick a little more of the paint thinner right up there. Just to sort of
Okay.
bring all that together.
He's flicking at the fucking band.
Leave a little down here.
Yeah, it makes
Base
little
of this
spots.
waterfall.
He's Bob
See,
Ross.
Yeah, you really don't know art.
I don't. I'm
No,
sorry.
at
I don't
all.
paint very often.
Crazy to do things like this.
He's changing the
Almost
appearance. Like art.
effortlessly. There we go. Now we got to make some big decisions. Where are we going with this? Where to do?
Let me look at my painting over here on the right.
That's
Do I kill the emperor or the emperor's
This is going to
son?
be one of those.
Big decision.
But I want to get you to try being creative on canvas. Just to take your
You
time.
can use a
and-
sniper
and sit down,
rifle if
have
you're
nothing in
feeling
mind when you
froggy.
start.
Grab a knife.
Just have a good feeling and be
Be
happy
creative.
and in love with life and your world, and sit down and begin playing. And if you feel good about yourself and the world, it'll show in your painting and all these little
You
things.
know what? Bob Ross is the only other person I've ever
Just putting
seen
in some
as happy as Rob
some more
Wilson.
little stones
Just
over
Rob
here.
Wilson is more energetic about it.
That's why
If
Rob Wilson is obviously
went to
killed.
Vietnam,
Yeah. But
That's
and we're
Bob
all we are all convinced that Rob Wilson is a murderer. So
Yeah.
right. But yeah, if Rob Wilson went to Vietnam, that's Bob Ross.
Later on, right now.
Oh God.
I know, right? Scary thought, right?
Put that in the quote thread.
Off the old brush.
All he has to do is just let his hair grow out a little bit. Well, what hair he has left.
Aw.
Rob Wilson would be the person to find the bright side of being in Vietnam.
Look, Bob Ross. is Afro
I'm in a
Ross.
foreign country. I'm learning new languages.
I guarantee you open up Bob Ross's coffin, you find an afro and a skeleton.
Random
It's still attached.
Viet Cong women wants to suck my dick. It's weird. This is a nice country.
So
I ain't never going home.
maybe.
Nah, I have to. I have kids.
There's no goddamn laws here. It's the best. I don't have to
What is
hide
that,
my
heroin?
I'm gonna walk less miles than Jared.
Here, let me stick a pipe in this shotgun and you hit it, and
I
we'll
don't-
forever call that a shotgun.
I don't have to hide the bodies from my wife here.
What abortion?
Yeah, then
Abortions are free because I do them myself.
2 for 1 deal.
You
Every
still
time.
technically call it abortion when you kill the mother too.
Oh
Hey,
jeez.
pregnancy didn't go through to that.
It's called a permanent solution.
The final one.
maybe in our world,
Pansy.
let's do a little everything.
I can see Bob Ross. This is gonna sound fucked up, but I can see Bob Ross and Rob Wilson both playing Russian roulette with each other, and they're both still smiling throughout the whole game. Just like not even a bead of sweat between them, just smiling throughout the whole thing.
Good. Wow, this is fun.
So Bob Ross is, so future plan to fuck Scottie Pippen's wife was definitely called Plan D, right?